and I just want to have a drink with you tonight. And I said, well, my wife is not here, so I'm going to have a drink. I said, I'm going to go to that casino. I'm going to drink Crown Royal, and I'm going to play craps. I said, you can join me if you like. And this man, with his wife, he didn't even hesitate. He didn't even look at his wife. He goes, man, I'm going to be there. I said, wow, you're a confident little guy, aren't you? I said, why don't you ask your wife? And then he goes, nah, man, my wife is cool. I go, wow, you just got married. He goes, how did you know? And I go, because you still think she's cool. And then he goes, babe, can I go with Steve and have a drink at the casino and play crap? And then she started to speak wife. She looked at him right in the face and she goes, you can do whatever you want. And his dumb ass goes, told you.
You know, sometimes the teachers would say this, they'd say, there's no such thing as a stupid question. You know what I would do when they said that? I would raise my hand. Yes, Mrs. Baxter, is it possible for a 12-year-old boy to get pregnant from reading comic books? No? No? Oh, okay, I got some misinformation from my older brother.
I can't tell what's offensive anymore. We've ruined that word, you know. I don't know. I was at a Starbucks recently. This guy gave me my coffee. I went, hey, thanks, Chief. This guy goes, ooh. Don't say Chief. That's offensive to Native Americans. I was like, how is that offensive? He goes, whoa, don't say how. Yeah.
It was scary after I broke my leg because they put me on prescription pain meds. And up until that point, I had never done drugs in my life because I grew up on the DARE program. I'm the one kid it worked on. The DARE program was effective, man, because they made us sing a song every day. Just a bunch of fifth graders in class talking about D, I won't do drugs. A, I'll have an attitude. R, I will respect myself. E, I will educate me now. All the teachers looking at us like, look at these stupid head kids singing this goofy song. Y'all gotta relax and watch the Magic School Bus, man.
We have your child. What are your demands? Are you out of your mind? The daycare is closing soon. Come get in now.
I'ma say it. Miller walking out to Blind by Korn is right up there with Trevor Hoffman walking out to Hell's Bells. Fight me.
Just want to be able to understand you. Why don't you ever like to celebrate your birthday as a man?
So my birthday is this Sunday. I'm turning 35, and I kind of find it funny how this showed up on my For You page just now. If I can be honest and vulnerable with you guys, the reason why a lot of men don't want to celebrate their birthday is because we don't feel like it's worth anything. Like, I just don't feel valued for being alive for another year. Also, too, it's just one of those things where it's just like, I won't hear from a particular person or people like for a whole year, and the only time I ever hear from them is like when they come and say happy birthday. I just rather you just not say happy birthday at all and just move on with your life instead of you like pretend and be nice and say happy birthday. I guess I'm just one of those guys who just has this perspective of like words are cheap and it's easy to just say happy birthday and then never talk to them for the rest of the year. And to like go out of my way to like make this a huge deal, throw a party, be a comedy, be a great host for the people who could care less whatever age I turn this year. It just, I don't see the hype. I just don't see the hype. But it would be a whole nother thing if my friends and family did something for me without me planning it or doing anything about it to celebrate me just being alive at 35 or whatever age. Like, and they went out of their way to do something and did that, like that means something more than me doing anything. Like that's more valuable. That's more special when it comes to birthdays, is when the people close to me actually do something for me, you know? And instead of just me like trying to, hey, it's my birthday, let's go do stuff. All I had to say is what I'm trying to say is it's only special when The people close to you are the ones doing something for you instead of you going out of your way to try to do something for yourself and then invite everybody else to do. I guess that's kind of how I look at my birthday. With that said, I am going to Lightning in a Bottle for my birthday. But it's not like I told, hey, everybody, let's go to Lightning in a Bottle for my birthday. Let's celebrate my birthday by going to Lightning in a Bottle. Buy your tickets. No, I'm just going up there because my brother works up there, and he's getting me in for free. As well as there are a few friends up there already who are attending. And since I'm going there, I figured that's good enough for my birthday as well. And honestly, I can care less whether they say happy birthday to me or not, they remember or not. Like, I'm doing what I want to do up there because it's what I like to do. Regardless, people know about my birthday or not, it doesn't matter as long as I'm around the people who I want to be around and having just as much fun, whether it was my birthday or not.
I have a question I wanted to ask about this.
Yes, how do I say your name? Jay, say what up, N-word.
Wait, what up, nigga? Wait.
I'm saying, does the statue of
I'll say it once, I'll say it again. These guys are the freaking GOAT. These guys are the GOAT. It's family friendly. You guys are the GOAT when it comes to comedy. I love you guys.
limitation?
Just keep referring to him as the N-word.
So, nigga, how do you
Like the statute of limitation, like, does it apply to like reparation?
That's a good question, nigga.
He laughed. Sorry guys, JD has a stomachache today. This guy's gonna help us win. Say it again, you make a great point, Edward.
You do make a great point, nigga. But
Old farmers already get a lot of subsidies.
I can't. Oh my God.
What's a secret all men keep that women don't know? 1. When you ask us to say hi to someone on your behalf, we don't. 2. We're pretty confident that we could survive as the last man on Earth. 3. We don't forget to ask for a bunch of details. We just don't care. 4. There's nothing wrong, sometimes we genuinely need to sit for a while and think about absolutely nothing. 5. That a grown man will see a stick while walking and think, gee, that's a nice stick. 6. When you ask us what we're thinking and we say nothing. 99% of the time that's true. The other 1% is something so god-awful stupid, childish, immature that it doesn't need to be said, so we say nothing. Which is true.
I don't even understand what you're saying right now.
I just think every time you talk, you're just gesture maxing and spiking my cortisol, and I just feel like I'm frame logging you into oblivion every time we go out. And like, you're sub-3 chug Floyd, and I'm a high-2 normie in the process of ascending into a Chad light. Like, it's just not gonna work.
Huh? Huh?
Okay. I am definitely unk. This video just made me realize how much of an unk I am. What? And you know what? I don't care. And I don't care. I don't care what he just said. If I heard that, be like, you know what, bro? I think we should just, like, never see each other again. Okay?
I have a question I wanted to ask about this.
Yes, how do I say your name? Jay, say what up, N-word.
wait, what up, nigga? Wait.
I'm saying, does the statute of
I brought her to the Lego movie a while ago, obviously, and we were in one row. It was her and I, and then 2 rows ahead of us, there was a grown man that was there all by himself, eating M&Ms out of a bag that he had ripped the corner off of. He was sticking one finger in, rustling around, pulling out one M&M, and then eating it with his mouth open. So it was a lot of this during the movie. Finally, my daughter goes, what are you wrapping presents up there? And the guy turns around and he goes, what? And I can feel her body freeze, and I can hear her breath quicken. And she just goes, sorry. And then he looked at me like, that's what I thought, and he turned around. So then I said to her, loud enough for him to hear, I go, you don't have to apologize to him because you asked him a question, but he answered it with a question, and that's not how conversations work.